away. You can't see me right now. Today's date is July 1st, 2012, and that's because it's gotten dark out and I'm working by flashlight. This is in reference to Burger King that I just left about an hour ago over at Frairs Mission Center. Before I opened the door, of Burger King, okay, I pulled out my digital tape recorder and started a new digital audio file. And I made some statements that you're going to hear at the beginning of the digital audio file. And I made the statements because of the simple fact that as a result of being a target of organized stalking, I experienced what is known as sensitization tactics. Now, hang on a second, I got to take off one of my shirts. Now, in organized stalking and sensitization tactics and methods, you can Google and YouTube in order to be able to understand what they are. And there are three main ones that they use in these types of expeditions. And the business community is used as a result of the individuals who are directly connected to power positions in the community, including law enforcement. And what they do is use what is known as the community notification to literally notify the community at large by using this law enforcement tool to aid and abet in these organized stalking expeditions. This includes business community, civic groups, individuals, and it's all based on lies and slander, okay, in reference to how they can get the business community and individuals in the what the hell's going on out there? Sounds like a raccoon. Anyways, what they do is get people in the go to YouTube and type in "listen to a stranger." It shows a guy with a badge, and what he's doing is standing in front of a market, and when people start to approach the market to go into it, he stops them and will tell them a lie about a woman that's already in the market. And then, as a result of him showing them a badge and what he tells them, he gets the people that are going into the market to do specific things for him towards the woman. This is in part how they operate. They also use the community notification concerning targets of this crime. Now, I want you to understand something. I am literally risking a lot by making they engage in direct conversation tactics, which means what they do is pretend like they're having a cell phone conversation when a target enters their environment or their area. And within the conversation, they'll repeat certain words, phrases, or comments that a target is already sensitized to. They'll also sensitize the target to specific sounds, like certain ways of coughing or clearing your throat, and even clearing your nose. And they will also subject the target to repeated physical gestures. Okay, and what they do as a result of these three different types of sensitizing, it's called visual and audio anchoring. And as a result of these separate three types of sensitization tactics, they sensitize targets to these specific three types of tactics. Okay, and then when the target is out in the community, whether they be walking or on a bus or on a trolley, or at a university or at a public library, they get individuals to walk around the target, pass by a target, sit where a target might be sitting at in a restaurant or at a university library or at a regular library or in a business, okay? And what they'll do is get these individuals as they're approaching the target, walking by the target, sitting next to the target, and they will have them repeat these different types of sensitization tactics towards the target, for the target to either see or hear. And it's done with it is literally delivered through these methods with such extreme frequency, and that is done deliberately to make a target feel stalked, because it's being done towards them by people that the target does not know, and it makes them feel overtly harassed as a result as well. Now, I caught the "oh my God" statement, which is nothing but a phrase. It's three words, "oh my God," being used towards me in so many different environments, on the trolley, over at USD, that it literally got to the point to where I could predict when they would interject the "oh my God" statement in the conversations they start, because what they do is start a conversation that they're either having on their cell phone or with each other, okay, once they get right around me. And then within the conversation, they'll say, "oh my God." okay? And then they'd keep saying it, okay? So what I did was, it was being perpetrated towards me so much, I started sitting back and taking a look, just like a spectator does when they go to a ball game. I started taking a look as at how they were doing it from a spectator point of view. And so I was kind of seeing that what they got to do first is initiate the conversation and then interject the word within it. And what they would do is they would make sure that they would do it right when I entered an environment, and a little bit while I'm still there, and then like if I'm on a trolley. And since the manager of these expeditions knows when I get on a trolley where I'm at, and when where I'm getting off at based on my regular routines and my regular routes, what they'll do is get these individuals on the trolley and have them interject the oh my God as soon as they get on it. Once they start the conversation, then they'll say it a couple more times throughout the trolley route, and then right before I get off of it, to make sure I hear it right before I'm leaving. Okay, and so that's why when I was standing outside of Burger King, I said, okay, let's see how often I hear either oh my God, weird, crazy, or cokehead. Okay, now I want you to understand something. I do not do drugs. Okay, but what is happening here is that these expeditions are designed in order to be able to repeat things. Okay, that so then when I catch them on digital audio file, even viewers might state, well, why are they saying cokehead around this particular person? Understand this and be clear. I do not engage in any illegal activity whatsoever. I just got out here to San Diego in August of 2011. Okay, I do not know one person at all. Okay, well, what I'm going to tell you is this: for legal reasons, because of why this expedition is being brought about me, is concerning trying to take legal custody of me. It's organized crime in the system. And what they do is go after people on disability and single women, single mothers, and a bunch of other different types of aspirations of why they go after particular types of people. I'm a single woman on disability. And what they do is create destitution in order to then use the destitution to eventually take legal control of a target so they can take over their finances, my monthly Social Security check, to exploit my Medicare, and then to exploit me sexually in a syndicated run, organized crime group home. Okay, because this is organized crime in the system. Probate attorneys, judges, lawyers, prosecutors, members of the DA's office, police officers, members of county mental health, members of social services, and they also have tentacles out within the community in reference to the organized crime that's out in the community, and individuals that are in different types of employment sectors and environments like charities and churches. And they all work together for these types of schemes. Some people that are in the syndicate don't exactly know what the end result is for a target, because a lot of people are also told lies. But here's the thing. I do not do drugs whatsoever. I just got out here in August. Now, for legal purposes, I'm going to make this statement. I know one person, okay, since I got out here in August. I connected with a person online that is beginning an organization for organized stalking victims, okay? And it's not Freedom from Covert Harassment and Surveillance at all, because I've been reading some stuff about them, and it seems like their organization has been infiltrated like you would not believe. It's not that organization. Now, what the point I'm trying to make is that I do know one person here. This person that I do know that I stay with on a periodic basis is not involved in any criminal activity whatsoever, does not have a criminal record whatsoever, and they are not involved in anything illegal whatsoever, and neither am I. Okay, now, the reason why they're saying cokehead around me in the background is going to be discussed at a later date. Okay, I am not going to admit anything that they're doing, because because what they want to do is paint a picture about targets in a slanderous way. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and let you listen to this. This is me making statements before I even enter Burger King with a shopping cart that had my backpack in it and a duffel bag that I was carrying. Okay, listen to what I say before I go in, and then you hear me opening up the door and walking on their floor with the shopping cart until I get to the counter. And you can hear the change of environment, because there's no music playing at all before I go in there. And then when you go in there, you can hear the music playing over their intercom on the ceiling. Okay, this is Burger King over at Frairs Mission Center. And if this video stops, look at the comment. Look in the comments feature of this YouTube video. Okay, it'll be the continuation of this one, because my batteries could be running low in this video camera. It's about an 8-minute long file. Just pay close attention.
Today's date is
July 1st, 2012. I'm getting ready to enter Burger King. We're going to see how fast I hear. Oh my god, cokehead, weird, crazy. Hi. Hi. Can I get a value French fry and just a $1.49 double cheeseburger? That's it. Oh my god. Okay, you just served, oh my god. Just said it again. You're going to say it again? Oh my god.
Would you like some ketchup? There you go. Thank you.
Oh my god. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Alright, just got Burger King in the act. You can tell the difference between me being outside of the store by the background noise before I entered, and then the music started because they got the music going over the, I guess what do we call it, the intercom in the dining room. So you could tell the difference between the prediction before I entered Burger King and then the statements that were made as I was in there. Now, what's the likelihood of me predicting that if this wasn't going on? They're called direct conversation tactics. In other words, what they do is repeat certain words, phrases, or comments to make you feel harassed and stalked, because they got to know who you are in order to, when you enter their environment, in order for them to repeat these statements. This in turn makes you feel stalked and harassed. Plus, 3 customers came in and engaged in gang stalking, organized stalking, physical gestures as I was ordering and as I was waiting for my food. This occurred on July 1st, 2012 at Burger King and Frairs Mission Center, and I've already made multiple videos in reference to the businesses at Frairs Mission Center. Burger King, Raplh, CVS, and this is a direct result of the community notification that is sent out about innocent human beings in order to be able to use that as a law enforcement tool for organized crime in the system. Now, understand this and be clear. I've also caught, after predicting the "oh my god" statement on the trolley and multiple times over at USD, and those video files are already online. Now let me ask you a question. Who could predict, since this is perpetrated towards me so much, and I have literally, it's gotten to the point to where I have literally been able to predict it because of the simple fact that, like I said, they got to initiate the conversation to interject the words, okay? Or what they'll just do is act like they're saying, "oh my god," in reference to something they're doing, okay? Or something they're observing, okay? But the whole goal for them is, for me, is I kind of like, because when they like get quiet for a few minutes or a minute or two, when they go to say something, they'll say, "oh my god," like they're reacting to something, or they're saying it because of something, okay? And with organized stalking expeditions, what they want to do is keep you thinking in their terms about what they're doing. So they don't want a lot of time periods in between how they're doing this to harass you. In other words, if a target gets to relax for 15 minutes, they're taking a mental break. In organized stalking expeditions, they don't want you to take a mental break. They want you to constantly be neurally responding to how often you hear and see the repetitiveness of how they're subjecting you to these sensitization tactics. Because the whole goal for them is to make sure that you stay focused on what they're doing. That's why it's intermittently said throughout the time period of when a target's on a trolley, when they're at a library, excuse me, or when they're in a restaurant, a movie theater, or a bank. They'll say it repeatedly to keep you constantly thinking about what they're doing. That's why I was saying, watch her and hear him say, oh my God, a couple times when I was in there. Because it got quiet for a minute or 30 seconds or a minute and a half, then they'd say it again to keep me focused on that type of overt harassment. Okay, because here's the thing. I don't know any of these people. Okay, so who told them about me in order for them to do this towards me through overt sensitization tactics? Which makes you feel stalked, because this is being done by people you do not know, okay? Which can make you feel threatened, because you don't know what they might do next. Because understand this and be clear, they have targets assaulted and even raped. Go to YouTube and type in "learning disabled woman brutally assaulted on MTS bus," and thoroughly and meticulously look in the comments feature of that video. It literally's got a scanned. It's got a printed and scanned email in that comments feature showing that I predicted that assault 11 days before it occurred in an email file. Okay, that printed out email that I scanned was put in a blog, and the blog's URL address is in the YouTube video of that video MTS sent me of me being assaulted on their bus, and then MTS sent me an altered video. If they weren't involved in the assault, why would they send me a video of an assault? Okay, my name is Leslie Williams. I'm in San Diego, California, and I'm making these videos. And I apologize you can't see me, but like I said, it's after dark right now, and I'm using my flashlight. And I wanted to hurry up and make this video so when I wake up in the morning, I can just kind of get up and get going. Today's date is July 1st, 2012. Understand this and be very clear. I do not engage in any illegal activity whatsoever, and I am here today to tell you the 100% factual reality is about who's involved in this. The San Diego Police. My name is Leslie Williams. I'm a target of organized gang stalking. I'm in San Diego, California, and I make these videos in order to expose the methods and tactics that are being used against me and hundreds of thousands of other Americans right now in real time.